Hi there, this is David and welcome to Let's Play Makai Tushi Saga, or the Final Fantasy Legend. Yeah, this was originally released for the Wonderswan color back in 2002, in Japan only. The original game, though, the Final Fantasy Legend, was released back in 1989 when I was 7 years old for the Game Boy. This remake, it's a pretty much the same game except with some nicer graphics and some quality of life improvements such as auto-targeting once an enemy has died and being able to see what your monster will transform into before eating the meat. It's rather nice. There are some bugs with it though, most notably a collision bug. Whenever you walk into a wall, like half the time the menu will pop up. It's not a game breaker or anything, but it is pretty annoying. And this has been translated now. The translation, it's okay. I'm not going to say it's the best translation I've ever seen in my life or anything, but it's there. So here we have SaGa, Spirit World Terror Warrior. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. If you want to, you can play the original version. I don't know why you'd want to, just play Final Fantasy Legend. Yeah, but that is actually translated in this version. So the Game Boy game was packed into this, which is kind of nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. Now, this auto-scrolls. I am not doing this dialogue right now at all. I'm not pressing any buttons, so if it goes too fast, pause the video. I don't know what else to say. So here we're going to choose our main character. We have humans, espers, and monsters. There are no robots here. Whichever character you choose as your main character will be, starting off, more powerful than your other three characters that you will recruit at the guild. They'll have roughly 20 more HP, and they'll come with a better weapon. Or if you choose a human, they'll come with an armor piece as well. So you definitely do want to choose either a human or an esper, just for the better equipment. The monsters I wouldn't go with, at least for your main character. It's just not worth it. So you really have a choice between humans and espers as far as who you want your main character to be, but notice what they come with. The males will come with long swords, whereas the females will come with sabers. Sabers are a much better weapon to start with, so you definitely want to choose a female. The reason for that is gold is where it's at in this game. The more gold you have, the more powerful you are. So the sabers, basically its use is to be sold. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah. Just as in Final Fantasy Legend 2, males are more powerful, whereas females are more agile. The espers, they're both going to be using magic anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get the show on the road and choose our esper female. And I'm going to go ahead and name her after the cat that I had growing up, Apollo. You have a 4-character limit, so it is what it is. Oh, visit the guild and assemble a party. Really? I will do that, but I'm also going to turn on dash and then use the B button for slow, so I'm going to zoom all over the place. Change the message speed too fast as well, and yeah, look at me fly! It's so nice. However, guess what? I didn't hit the menu right there. There's a bug where if you crash into a wall, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens quite often. If you kind of crash into somebody like that, then the menu will pop up, so you'll be seeing that a lot. And I want to say it has to do with the translation, because I can't imagine this actually happening, like, natively, and the beta testers never caught it. So if you see the menu continually pop up like that, that's because this annoying-ass bug. But I'm going to do my best to make that not happen. But anyway, let's go ahead and try to avoid that bug and talk to some other people. Town to the southeast of here. Huh. And go over here, we can go to the inn. It works the same way as in Final Fantasy Legend 2. It is 1 Karo for 1 HP. Oh, Genbu has hidden the key for the locked door inside the hero's statue. Really? Huh, we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, yeah, we heard about that in the introduction. and a black seal protects the door. That's the locked door that he was talking about. And right here is the Adventurers Guild, so we can go ahead and recruit more party members. So let's see, we've already talked about differences between the various classes and whatnot, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. I want a male human, because why not? I'm a sexist pig, sure. And we're going to name that after me. So Dave. And let's get another mutant, this one, or an Esper, or an ESPer, I should call it. And we'll name this one after Ken, my husband. The blonde hairy kind of looks like Ken, actually. And we'll get a monster, and just in the previous game, I'm going to name it after my best friend, Justin. So, there we go. And definitely get an albatross. It's just the best one there. It really is. And that saber, like I said, it's only good for selling, so just equip that. The boys both come with hammers. Notice that Apollo and Ken only have 4 slots, because the other 4 are blank. Those are reserved for magic spells, whereas David, the human, he has all 8 slots open to him. So that's something to keep in mind. And Justin, our resident monster, he doesn't really have any slots. You can't equip anything on him. He has access to various monster abilities and innate strengths and weaknesses. In this case, he is strong against Quake. So that's what that little circle there means next to that. So let's just move right along. Hey there. Oh, okay. So I want to sell that saber for 1,030 Caro. Yeah, that's so handy. So now, the main reason why I wanted to sell that was to buy some gold mails. We'll go ahead and get one on each of our party members who can actually wear equipment. And then the next thing that I want to save up for is some gold gauntlets. But those cost 150 Caro. So, yeah. And then I might as well go ahead and buy a rapier for Apollo, so she actually has something to do in battle. Over here at the item shop, we have ways to boost up our human. Humans do not gain stats whenever they fight in battle. Instead, they gain stats through potions. So humans do cost a lot of money. Basically, whenever you drink one of these strength or agility up potions, for the first 20 stat points, they'll give you anywhere between 2 and 4 points in that stat. But after you hit 20 strength or 20 agility, it's just going to give you a baseline plus 2. As far as the HP 200 is concerned, basically what that is, it will add anywhere between 5 to 20 HP to a human up to 200 HP. At that point, it's only going to add 1 HP per potion, so yeah. Then down here we just have regular healing things, status ailment, curing stuff. The returner to revive someone, that's extraordinarily expensive though, and a heart. Yeah, in this game, like Fire Emblem games, we deal with permadeath, but it's kinda nice here. Basically, everybody has 3 hearts, and if you get knocked out in battle, you lose a heart. If you get knocked out in battle 3 times, then you're screwed, and you can't get brought back to life. So, yeah, that kinda sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. I was just talking about this! Are you reading my mind now? And over here we have the revival person. It'll always cost you 100 Caro to revive your party member, no matter what town you're in. Oh, the world's a lawless place. Okay, well, let's head out there. Oh, cool. Continent. That's a great game. Yeah, there are 4 different worlds in this game, and each one is called something else, and this is apparently the continent world, or the Earth world, I guess. So here we can go ahead and grind. And that's what I want to do. I'm not really going to be grinding a whole lot in this Let's Play, but I do at the very beginning want to do just a little tiny bit of grinding. And the reason for that is because I really want those gold gauntlets. They will come in so handy dandy here. Okay, so let's see. We should be able to beat up this newt relatively easily. My most powerful character is actually my monster right now, dealing pretty decent amount of damage there. Yeah, and my mutants are gaining stats after battle. Even though they didn't use magic, they still both gained mana. you can gain mana, strength, agility, even defense after battle. That's key! That you can gain defense after battle. And it actually happens pretty quickly, I've gotta say. That you'll gain more, you'll have more defense than your humans will, even if your mutants are completely unarmed. If you take off all your mutants' armor, after about, I'd say about the third world, you take off all your mutants' armor, and by that point, they will have just about as much defense as your humans fully outfitted with armor. So your mutants only having 4 slots? Not really that big of a deal. Ooh, and can gain some strength, and Apollo learned telepathy. Telepathy is completely useless. Basically, yeah, it says you read minds to anticipate attacks. As far as I'm concerned, it does absolutely nothing. I want to say that you can use it on an enemy, and, like you'll always dodge their attacks or something, but I would rather just attack the guy, to be quite honest with you, so, yeah. So we're attacking these guys with hammers and with rapiers. A rapier is an agility-based weapon, whereas hammers are strength-based. And here we have some meat that the nuke dropped. Now, new to this version of the game, it actually tells you what you're going to transform into. What a concept! The goblin sucks, though. I don't want that. Ooh, got some HP raises, got some strength raises. Yeah, my mutants are going crazy right now. So I'd really, really like to have mutants in this version of the game. In the original version of the game, mutants, honestly, they really weren't so hot, I've gotta say. It was pretty much humans were the way to go. 4 humans were probably the easiest way to beat the game, but humans are very expensive. And I want to say that they've, like, doubled the growth rate of mutants for this version. Just to make it nicer, just to make it more streamlined here. So, yeah. Ooh, awesome! That's a really good ability there. Basically, that doesn't just protect you against paralysis, that protects you against all status ailments, and it protects you against weapons. It even protects you against instant death. The only thing that it does not protect you against is stone. Stone is a status ailment in and of itself, and it is ridiculously powerful. Yeah, Apollo just used that telepathy. Unfortunately, there is no way to, like, default a weapon to the top or make it so that your cursor memorizes what you were at. So if you're not paying attention, you'll use stupid abilities for your mutants. It is what it is. So I just want to sit here and grind until I get up to 450 Caro, so I can buy those gold gauntlets. I'm going to do that. See you in a second. Okay, I got that taken care of. It really doesn't take all that long with the fast forward button. Yeah, I highly recommend setting your fast forward button to like L or R or something like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy 3 gold gauntlets. Oh, should have equipped those, but whatever. It's fine. I'll just equip them now. Let's see, stick it down here. There we go. Let's see, stick it there, and I want to stick that one there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so let's look at our espers now. Apollo's gained some decent stats right there, mostly in mana. Yeah, that's really nice. And a little bit of some HP gains there as well. Ken gained up a bunch of defense, a bunch of strength, and some mana there. No HP though, so yeah. And next time on Let's Play SaGa, we're going to be moving on to that town to the southeast, see if we can't find that hero statue. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.